I will be making the characters using Baby Carrot Outfit Maker, they will be linked in the description. Kimi Miyako or Hitagi Kanashii, she/her, cis woman, 21 years old, queer gray romantic, monogamous, she passed the first, second and third grade purges, her worst enemy is her dad, her kindness is 19, her confidence is -23, her intelligence is 37, her dexterity is 100, she has no distinct accent, she has no distinct traits, she loves fitness. She likes manga, anime, books, video games, music and ikebana. She is neutral about perversion, humor and the occult. She passed all her courses, she eventually pays off her student loan after several years, her and Mieko end up living together and eventually get married, she struggles to find her dream job and changes occupations many times. Chako Matsuyama, she/her, cis woman, 20 years old, uranic, polyamorous, she joined after the second grade purge, her worst enemy is her neighbor, her kindness is -24, her confidence is 100, her intelligence is -30, her dexterity is -3, she has no distinct accent, she is easily stressed and a klutz, she loves ikebana, fitness, anime, humor and the occult, she likes manga and perversion, she is neutral about video games and music, she hates school and books. After failing out of school she became a successful comedian and appeared on a Comedian No Laughing Battle Royal show. Hoshiko Atsumichi, she/her, cis woman, 20 years old, omni-romantic, heterosexual, gray romantic, monogamous, she did not pass the first purge, her worst enemy is her neighbor, her kindness is -93, her confidence is 100, her intelligence is -40, her dexterity is -21, she has a Naya cat accent, she is a tsundere masochist, generous and a virgin, she loves fitness, anime and humor, she likes video games and the occult, she is neutral about ikebana, manga, books and music, she hates school and perversion. After failing out of school she becomes the head of a motorcycle gang. Haru Hirokumi, she/her, cis woman, 23 years old, bisexual, demi-romantic, polyamorous, she passed the first, second and third grade purges, her worst enemy is her niece, her kindness is -55, her confidence is 100, her intelligence is -45, her dexterity is 12, she has no distinct accent, she has no distinct traits, she loves video games, she likes school, fitness and the occult, she is neutral about ikebana and perversion, she dislikes manga and anime, she hates books, music and humor. After graduating she becomes the head of a motorcycle gang, her gang is different to Hoshiko's. Homura Mototsune, they/them, intersex, non-binary, 23 years old, uranic, monogamous, they joined after the second grade purge and passed the third grade purge, their worst enemy is their aunt, their kindness is -97, their confidence is 97, their intelligence is 98, their dexterity is 56, they have no distinct accent, they are a virgin, they love ikebana, fitness, manga, music and the occult, they are neutral about video games and humor, they hate school, anime, books and perversion. After failing out of school they become the head of a motorcycle gang, marked by bicolored masks, their gang is different to Hoshiko's and Haru's. Hide Nishikino, she/her, cis woman, 20 years old, uranic, polyamorous, she joined after the first grade purge but did not pass the second, her worst enemy is her mum, her kindness is -7, her confidence is -29, her intelligence is -5, her dexterity is -10, she has no distinct accent, she is a virgin, introvert, klutz and a pickpocket, she loves fitness, video games and the occult, she is neutral about manga and anime, she dislikes humor, she hates ikebana, school, books, music and perversion. After failing out of school her most notable career achievement was getting a job at a shoe factory. Himeko Tasuku, she/her, cis woman, 24 years old, bisexual, omni-romantic, monogamous, she joined after the first grade purge and passed the second and third grade purges, her worst enemy is her stepdad, her kindness is 39, her confidence is 100, her intelligence is -38, her dexterity is -7, she has no distinct accent, she is a generous virgin and a klutz, she loves books, she likes the occult, she is neutral about school, manga and video games, she dislikes music, she hates ikebana, fitness, anime, perversion and humor. After graduating she became a librarian. Ichi Iwao, she/her, cis woman, 35 years old, uranic, polyamorous, she did not pass the first purge, her worst enemy is her ex-girlfriend, her kindness is -100, her confidence is 100, her intelligence is -1, her dexterity is -21, she has no distinct accent, she is an introvert, she loves video games, music and humor, she likes fitness. She is neutral about manga, books, perversion and the occult, she dislikes ikebana, she hates school and anime. After failing out of school she becomes the head of a motorcycle gang, her gang is different to Hoshiko Haru's and Homura's. Kuni Juzo, she/her, cis woman, 19 years old, omnisexual, polyamorous, she passed the first grade purge, her worst enemy is her mum, her kindness is -58, her confidence is 100, her intelligence is 20, her dexterity is 86, she has no distinct accent, she is a virgin, she loves anime, books, video games, music, perversion, human and the occult, she likes manga, she is neutral about fitness, she dislikes school, she hates ikebana. After failing out of school she became a popular live streamer, often playing popular video games and showing cleavage, resulting in big donations. Kata Masatake, she/her, cis woman, 22 years old, polysexual, demi-romantic, polyamorous, she passed the first, second and third grade purges, her worst enemy is her neighbor, her kindness is -59, her confidence is 51, her intelligence is 48, her dexterity is -15, she is foul-mouthed, she is a virgin, vegetarian, klutz and a pickpocket, she loves school, fitness and perversion, she likes humor, she is neutral about manga and anime, she hates ikebana, books, video games, music and the occult. After graduating her most notable career achievement is getting a job at a shoe factory. Kishi Yukinojou, he/him, genderqueer, 20 years old, polysexual, polyamorous, he did not pass the first grade purge, his worst enemy is his nephew, his kindness is 23, his confidence is 100, his intelligence is 34, his dexterity is 51, he has no distinct accent, he is an introvert and a pickpocket, he loves video games, music and perversion. He likes fitness, books and the occult, he is neutral about manga and humor, he dislikes anime, he hates ikebana and school. After failing out of school he struggles to find his dream job and changes occupations many times. Lum Tsuruki, she/her, cis woman, 21 years old, homoromantic, heterosexual, casromantic, monogamous, she passed the first grade purge, her worst enemy is her grandma, her kindness is -38, her confidence is 100, her intelligence is -1, her dexterity is 51, she has no distinct accent, she is a moocher, she loves books, music and perversion, she likes fitness, she is neutral about school and video games, she dislikes ikebana, she hates manga, anime, humor and the occult. After failing out of school she becomes the head of a motorcycle gang, a gang which may be linked to her grandma's seemingly accidental death. Her gang is different to Hoshiko Haru, Homura's and Ichi's. Miliam Park, she/her, cis woman, 27 years old, Neptunic, polyamorous, she did not pass the first grade purge, her worst enemy is her younger brother, her kindness is -64, her confidence is 98, her intelligence is -29, her dexterity is -92, she has a Valley Speak accent, she is a Kaderi moocher, easily stressed and a vegetarian. She loves anime, video games and the occult, she likes fitness, she is neutral about ikebana and books, she dislikes school, manga and humor, she hates music. After failing out of school she becomes a famous ghost hunter, working alongside one Kunimatsu Mizuki. Mieko Saburo, she/her, cis woman, 22 years old, lesbian, monogamous, she joined after the first grade purge and passed the second and third grade purges, her worst enemy is her uncle, her kindness is 66, her confidence is 100, her intelligence is -60, her dexterity is -26, she has no distinct accent, she is a recovered tsundere, generous and a pickpocket, she loves fitness and manga, she likes ikebana, she is neutral about school, video games, perversion, humor and the occult, she dislikes books and music, she hates anime. After graduating her and Kimi end up living together and eventually get married, she struggles to find her dream job and changes occupations many times. Her parents are supportive of her marriage but her dad can't understand Kimi did in fact graduate, and occasionally reminds her she could be with someone with better qualifications. Naru Moronobu, she/her, demi-girl, 24 years old, omnisexual demi-romantic, monogamous, she passed the first, second and third grade purges. Her worst enemy is her cousin. Her kindness is -17, her confidence is 100, her intelligence is 7, her dexterity is 28, she has no distinct accent, she is a virgin egotist, she loves anime books, music and humor, she is neutral about video games, she dislikes ikebana and perversion, she hates school fitness, manga and the occult. After graduating she pays off her student loan without issue, but her most notable career achievement is getting a job at a shoe factory. Noriko Takashi, they/them, intersex non-binary, 24 years old, omnisexual and T4T, monogamous, they joined after the second grade purge. Their worst enemy is their cousin, their kindness is 59, their confidence is 100, their intelligence is 10, their dexterity is 3, they have no distinct accent, they have no distinct traits, they love anime, video games and the occult, they like manga, they are neutral about perversion and humor, they dislike ikebana and books, they hate school fitness and music. After failing out of school they struggle to find their dream job and change occupations many times. Riku Genichi, she/her, cis woman, 21 years old, omnisexual, monogamous, she joined after the first grade purge and passed the second. Her worst enemy is her mum, her kindness is -63, her confidence is 100, her intelligence is -40, her dexterity is -54, she has no distinct accent, she is under a virgin, she loves fitness, she likes the occult, she is neutral about books, she dislikes manga, video games and music, she hates ikebana, school anime, perversion and the humor. After failing out of school she became the head of a motorcycle gang. Her gang is different to Hoshiko, Haru, Homura, Ichi's and Lum's. Sonico Kiiro, she/her, cis woman, 20 years old, omnisexual, cast romantic, polyamorous, she passed the first, second and third grade purges. Her worst enemy is her grandma, her kindness is -82, her confidence is 100, her intelligence is 75, her dexterity is -15, she has no distinct accent, she has no distinct traits. She likes ikebana, school fitness and video games, she is neutral about perversion and humor, she hates manga, anime, books, music and the occult. After graduating she becomes the head of a motorcycle gang. Her gang is different to Hoshiko, Haru, Homura, Ichi, Lum's and Riku's. Shina Taisuke, they/them, intersex non-binary, 21 years old, omnisexual, polyamorous, they joined after the second grade purge and passed the third grade purge. Their worst enemy is their neighbor, their kindness is -43, their confidence is 100, their intelligence is 34, their dexterity is -44, they have no distinct accent, they are a crybaby. They love fitness, manga, anime, books, perversion and humor, they are neutral about ikebana, school, video games and music, they hate the occult. After graduating they become a successful comedian and appeared on a Comedian No Laughing Battle Royal show. Yoriko Iesada, she/her, cis woman, 23 years old, Neptunic, monogamous, she passed the first, second and third grade purges. Her worst enemy is her uncle, her kindness is 0, her confidence is 100, her intelligence is 22, her dexterity is -82, she has no distinct accent, she is under a virgin and a pickpocket, she loves ikebana, manga, anime and humor, she likes school and the occult, she is neutral about books, she hates fitness, video games, music and perversion. After graduating she becomes a successful comedian and appeared on a Comedian No Laughing Battle Royal show. Yuko Namboku, she/her, cis woman, 21 years old, polysexual, cast romantic, monogamous, she passed the first grade purge. Her worst enemy is her mum, her kindness is -67, her confidence is 100, her intelligence is -87. Her dexterity is -62, she has no distinct accent, she is under a sadist virgin crybaby. She loves fitness, anime and video games, she likes school, books, music and humor, she is neutral about manga and perversion, she dislikes the occult, she hates ikebana. After failing out of school, in an attempt to escape her mum she joined a motorcycle gang and eventually becomes the head. Her gang is different to Hoshiko, Haru, Homura, Ichi, Lum, Riku's and Sonico's, I swear. Yaeko Takafumi, she/her, cis woman, 31 years old, omni-romantic heterosexual, monogamous, she passed the first, second and third grade purges, her worst enemy is the Prime Minister, her kindness is -36, her confidence is 100, her intelligence is 76, her dexterity is 61, she says actually a lot, she is a introverted yandere, she loves school and perversion, she likes and fitness music, she is neutral about anime humor and the occult, she dislikes manga, she hates ikebana and books. After graduating she becomes the head of a motorcycle gang, and it's different to any other gang. Okay.